Hi guys, a very good morning all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible guys?
Yes, sir, audible.
Right. Thank you. Thanks guys. So this is Vamshi here guys. I was the trainer for the data science. Just this is as you know that this is a free workshop we are conducting on behalf of DURGASOFT Training Institute. So the training academy. So I was a consultant trainer. So let me just before going to the discussion, just a 2 minutes introduction regarding myself. Just give me a second, guys. So I don't want to take much time. So just it is about myself. Just a 2 minutes, not more than that. Right. So this is Vamsi Krishna Guttula. I'm almost all having 20 plus years of experience. My complete 20 years of experience, guys, is on the data. So I started my career in 2003, almost all, somewhere around 2003. So, and I have started at that time of 2003 means it is almost all 20 years back. So we have a very huge and a demand for data. It's a database programmers or a database developers, which we used to call it as. So at that time, I started with my database expert. I was till now, even after 20 years also, I deliver the trainings on the database programming like SQL, PL SQL, with a different database expertise like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL. Some of the databases, I was an expert in that. And after that, I moved to the database administration. I was also an expert in administration, like how to plan for disaster recovery plans, backups, recovery, query tunings. We have in high availabilities like database mirroring, clustering. These are all some kind of an DBA kind of a skills I was there. And after that, I moved to business intelligence. I was an expert in different types of business intelligence tools like Oracle, like Informatica. We have a Cognos. We have mainly my specialization is on Microsoft Business Intelligence. I was an expert in that, so I worked for a couple of years, not more than couple of years only. So Microsoft Business Intelligence, and after that, I moved to the big data systems like Hadoop, Spark, Scoop, Hive, Pig, like different types of frameworks I have worked. And almost all from the last 7 years, it is almost all 7 years experience on the data science, guys. Almost all from 2017, I was working on data science and also done one certification program from IIIT Hyderabad. And apart from that, I was also collaborated as a consultant trainer for one of the corporate company called as an XLR, which provides a various trainings on various technologies. I was mainly for business intelligence and data science training programs. I deliver some of the modules of their particular course curriculums. This is about myself. And coming to the XLR, so XLR is also it's one of the corporate company, which almost all charges the same course curriculum I'll also follow here. But difference is it's a little bit a corporate, which they charges approximately somewhere around 84,000 they will charges approximately. The same course I'm going to deliver here with a little bit lower coster, which is according to because everyone cannot afford 84,000, 1 lakh. My course, which I have done at IIIT Hyderabad, is almost all 1.7 lakhs. So everyone cannot afford that much. So, and apart from that, so that is a different level. It's a corporate look. It will be there corporate level, and this is going to be a training level. It is going to be there. So who are the beginners or who are working, who are going to be planning to move from the existing domain or existing technology to data science, or who are looking freshers who are looking for the jobs. So those particular people, my course curriculum, my training is going to be a perfect fit. It is going to be there. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is about myself. And today's mainly our workshop. It is a free workshop. It is not any. It's not going to be any. It does not provide you any training or learning from them, but just the what is our main agenda. Our main agenda of this particular free workshop. So I take a 1 hour, not more than that. I don't want to take more time. That too, it is the Sunday, your Sunday time. So that's why I'm not going to take much time. So quickly, just 1 hour. In that 1 hour, maybe a 45 minutes, a 45 minutes, my discussion. And after that, I'll take some few questions from your side. And along with that, along with that, it's a free workshop we are going to be conducting. So our main agenda for this particular workshop is one thing is going to be we want to make you some clarify, like different people are having a different questions opinion about what is data science. Some people, what is data science means, some people says that we have to create a reports. It's not kind of just a reporting, or some people says that it is going to be something like a maths and stats. So like that, different people are having an opinion. So even they have a plan. Some people does not have a clear understanding. So can I fit to into the data science role? I want to switch because everyone is talking about a data science. So can I switch myself to data science? Currently I'm working as a, let us say, some of people say that, sir, I'm working currently as a Java programmer or tester with a having of 3 to 5 years of experience. I want to move. So can I move them? So like that, and what exactly we are going to learn. So mainly our agenda is going to be to understand some a little bit basics of like what is exactly a data science, what we generally do. So what is data science and what generally we do it in data science. So different people are having a different opinion about that. So some people says that, as I said that no, some people says that what do you do it in data science is we have to give a reports, we have to give some analysis to the clients to take the decision. It's not like that. I'll explain a simple way. Second one is going to be, apart from that, how our course curriculum. So our course curriculum and how our training program is going to be there. So all these things we are going to be what we are going to be course curriculum. We are going to discuss about that, and about the duration, all these things I'm going to explain. What about the upcoming batches, what is the timings and all these things, I'll explain about that. So just a half an hour, what is data science, 10-15 minutes, what we provide and what we expecting from you, what is our course curriculum, etc, etc. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is going to be the basic introduction. So before going to the discussion, I'll take up some questions, guys. If you have any generic or generalized questions, surely after the end of the session I can take up. But anyhow, I'm not taking any technical aspects. Just for a quick understanding, I'll use some technically. I will show you the concept. Even maybe you can't understand what I'm doing and how I'm doing that, but hoping you can at least understand, like I can explain what I'm doing that, so that you can understand the concept. So basically what we do in machine learning, what generally we do it in data science. So different definitions, definitions, a different opinions from the different people, guys. But mainly, I'm not discussing about what is exactly the definition of a data science. So if you go online and Google or ask a chat GPT, so what is a data science? What is a data science means they give you a definition. It is an interdisciplinary field or a multidisciplinary field where we are going to use a different types of techniques, methodologies, processings, systems, and some algorithms, finally to get some insights from the data. That means it is a kind of understanding the data, guys. So previously humans used to understand the data because at that time the data is a very small size and having a very limited dimensions are there. But nowadays the number of dimensions has been drastically increased, size also has been drastically increased. So our main target of data science is to get some insights from the data, guys. Insights means understanding some kind of a data. Insights from the, which is going to be from the data. Insights from the data, what we can see that. So that is what our main target. I'm not saying that data science is getting the insights of the insight from the data. The main target of data science is to get the insights from the particular data is what we want to do that. So for that, we are going to use a different types of how to get the insights from the data. So for that, we are going to be using a different types of techniques. We are going to use as a different types of methodologies we are going to apply, and we are going to be different types of techniques we are going to use and some kind of an processings we are going to perform. So we perform different types of processings we are going to do, and apart from that a different type of systems we are going to use, and we are going to take the help of a different types of algorithms. All this is going to make your data science. That's why if you see a definition of data science, so data science is an interdisciplinary field or a multidisciplinary field where we are going to use the different techniques, so implement different methodologies, So uses a different types of processings, we are going to implement them. So take some help of the different type of systems, and we are going to take the help of a different types of algorithms, finally to get some insights from the data. That is what basically we want to do that. We want to do that, guys. So using these insights, what we can do, the mainly to if you get the insights, what is the use of that? So they can take some kind of an business decisions, or we can do some kind of an predictions, or some kind of a business decisions can be gets taken, guys. To can take a business decisions, and we can also do some kind of a predictions. You know what is meaning of a predictions? Predictions means it is going to be like in future what could happen, or in future what can happen. So we can do some kind of a prediction. So I don't want to go deep into them, because if you want to discuss about, a lot of discussions will come. In a simple example, I can make you explain this particular concept is, for example, let us take an example of a banking loans customers. In a bank, there is going to be loans, or customers will come, they apply the loans. So the banks will do a lot of, they will collect a lot of information regarding the customer, and they will give the loan. But how they give the loans? Directly, they don't give the loans. After verifying a lot of things only, they'll give the loans. Like how much the customer salary is there, whether he was married or not, whether he was staying in a rented house or own house, how much is his salary, what is the loan amount, for what purpose he has taken the loan, what is the duration of the loan, is there any existing pre-existing loans are there, what are the status currently, whether it was paid, repaid or not, whether it was critical, etc. Not only that, whether spouse is working or not, whether how many children are there, what are their ages, every information they'll collect, and based on that only they'll give the loan. So loan approval will be done. But after giving the loans, maybe some customers pays the EMIs promptly, some customers may not pay the EMIs promptly. That means some of them are going to be becoming defaulters, and some of them are going to be becoming non-defaulters. Non-defaulters are nothing but whom they're paying the EMIs promptly, whereas the defaulters are nothing but who are not paying the EMIs promptly. They have taken all the information, they collected all the information, they're good, their salaries are good, their everything is fine. But after some days, after some months, so they're becoming a defaulters. Obviously, every bank will have minimum at least 10 to 15, at least 5 to 10% defaulters will be there, guys. There is no bank such a way, no banks as of now, which is having zero defaulters. Every bank expects that. Every bank, that no bank will expect that this customer maybe will be becomes a defaulter. If the banks thinks like that, no loans will be given to the customers. So expecting that every customer will repay the loan. So based on that, they will give them, they are going to give. So you can see, imagine. So 20 years back, how we used to get a credit cards. Now, after now if you want to apply credit card also, there is no guarantee that we'll get a credit cards immediately, because they will verify all our information. Our CIBIL score, mainly our CIBIL score will be verified. Whether your previous CIBIL scores, previous credit cards, how your usage was there, how the repayment mode was there, based on that only it will be given. But 20 years back, you don't believe, guys, it used to be given on the roads. So on the roads, they used to give the credit cards. And after that, banks are also, they have been faced the issues. They have given liberally, they have given the credit cards to everyone. So without asking any information, just if you have an ID proof on the road, they used to take the application and they used to give just like how the SIM cards used to be there. 20 years back on the road, they have given the credit cards. But after that, the banks has paid for that. So because the customers used their bank, used the credit card, they you don't used to repay them, and all that, the legal issues and all these things. After a lot of experience, what they did is, so they have made everything is going to be strict rules. So depending on your CIBIL score, something like that, they are giving the loans. So that is nothing but their experience. Expected that everybody will take the loans, everybody will use the credit cards and repay them. But people used to be, they don't pay them. So even the recovery agents and all these things at that time, there's a huge issues used to be there. So the courts and all these things has been, finally the government has taken some decisions that, so we are giving a single number, which is a CIBIL score, we are giving them based on their particular identifications with their PAN cards or something like that. So based on that, the banks can decide, or the financial institutes can decide to whom the loans should be given. So anyhow, 5 to 10%, at least there will be some defaulters will be there, at least 15% what we can see. So the bank's target is always to minimize them. So they don't want to make it zero. Every bank want to have zero defaulters, no doubt at all, but that is an impossible case. So they want to minimize from 15% can't to minimize to maybe at least 7%, half of the, if I can avoid the defaulters, that will be really a huge profit to the particular bank. So how to avoid them? So how to identify them? Unless and until we don't give the loan, previous score is good, previous everything is good. But after giving the loan based on that, once you give the loan, so maybe your chances is that he will become a defaulter. So what they are going to be doing here is, in this case, what they did is basically here is the past customers data, they have analyzed the data, guys. So the past customers data is there. Who is the past customers? Who has already taken the loans? So, and we already know their status, whether he is a defaulter, non-defaulters, we already know about their status. So if you analyze this particular data, we are going to get some kind of an insights from the data. Some knowledge, insight is nothing but some knowledge from the data, guys. So if you analyze your old customers, your past customers data, to whom I have given the loan, these are your past customers. So once if you analyze this data, you may get some kind of an insights from the data. Some insights, some information you may get. The insights are nothing but some kind of an information or a knowledge what we get it. So what is the insights we got is from the past customers data is nothing but the defaulters. So whoever the 10 to 15% defaulters are there. So I analyzed it, their characteristics. We came to know that the age group is almost all between 28 to, for example, 34 years. And their loan amount is more than, which is going to be 5 lakhs. And their loan duration is going to be less than, which is going to be 36 years. So we analyzed the data, guys. So the defaulters that are taking, which is going to be within less than 36 months, they will take the loan. So once they have been taken the loan more than 5 lakhs, and when the duration is less than, 36 months means 3 years. So whenever the loan duration is less, what is the problem? We know that the EMIs will be high, isn't it? So if they have the EMI for which is 5 years, so the monthly EMI is going to be decreases. If the duration is more, if the duration is less, EMI will be more. So they have opted for a higher EMIs. So due to their financial status, what happened here is, so they are unable to pay and they became a defaulters. So we got some insights from the data, guys. The age group is between 28 to 34 years. More than 5 lakhs is the loan amount, and less than 36 months is going to be the loan duration. Not only that, even the salary is going to be less than, which is going to be 50K, and whether they're having the marital status is equal to yes. So this type of information we got it from the old customers. And 80% of the defaulters is matching with this data, with this whatever the insights we got, 80% of the defaulters are there here now. That means whenever a person matches these characteristics, we can expect that, we can predict that 80% of the chances that he will become a defaulter. Hope you understood what I'm saying, guys. These are all my old customers. I analyzed the old customers data, so we got some insights. Now, based on these insights, what I can take a decision here is, when a new customer comes, and whenever his particular information or whenever his particular data matches with these particular insights, I can say that 80% chances that he is a defaulter. So whenever we are saying that 80% chances that he is a defaulter, so don't give the loan, because high chances that he will become a defaulter. So loan approval is going to be no. So how we are taking this loan approval decision, guys? The loan approval decision we are taking just by analyzing my old customers data. It is not just by analyzing the new customer, by analyzing the old customer, that is my experience. So I have experience, old customers means that is my experience. So what I have experienced in the past. So what type of customers are becoming defaulters? What type of customers are becoming non-defaulters? So today, for example, if I ask tomorrow whether it will rain or not. So tomorrow I'm asking, can you predict? I'm asking, can you predict tomorrow whether it could rain or not? Whether it will rain is equal to yes or no. How do you solve this problem? It is not like tossing a coin. If the result is going to be head, it is going to be rains. If it is tail, it is not going to rain. We don't do that kind of a decisions, right? So what we will do, let us verify. What about the last 5-10 days? How the last 10 days it is going to be the weather conditions? In the last 10 days, let us say that 6 days it was, let us say that there was a rain was there, and 4 days, let us say that the rain was not there. 4 days there is no rain was there. Out of the 10 days, for 6 days there was a rain was there, and 4 days there was no rain was there. So I'll calculate some probability. So what is the probability that the day the rain equal to S? We'll say that it is going to be 6 out of 10. So with 60% chances that it will rain, and probability that there is no rain is going to be 4 by 10, which is going to be 40% chances there. So being the S is having a higher probability, we'll say that I don't say that tomorrow it will rain. 60% chances that tomorrow it is going to rain. Same here also, I say the same thing. Whenever a new customer comes and applies a loan, immediately we are not going to say that he will be defaulter. 80% chances that he is a defaulter. 80% chances that he is a defaulter. So that is what we can get the insight. So based on that, we have to take a decision. Higher probability is there. 80% is very high. For example, if we say 60% probability he is a defaulter means I cannot confirm that clearly. 100 confidently we cannot say that, but 80% means high confidence was there. So 80% chances that he is a defaulter. So don't give a loan. So that is what basically our data science will help us. Okay, so then why we have to use data science? Humans can't do that? The problem is data is not that much small size data, guys. So humans are unable to handle them. And that too, the data is not just depending only on a single factor. See, it is depending on age. It is depending on the loan amount. It is depending on the loan duration. It is depending on the salary. It is depending on the marital status. It also depends on number of children. It also depends on whether spouse is working or not. It also depends on how many years you are working, your work experience. And apart from that, it is also based on the house type you are staying. Like that, there are so many factors are there. So understanding how this particular defaulter is decided based on the age or based on the loan amount, based on the loan duration, or based on his salary, whether he was married or not, whether how many children are there, or house type is there, whether his existing loans are there. All these are the factors which will decide. It is nothing but in terms of our data science, we call it as a higher dimensionality dependency is there. So nowadays, your dependencies are not just 1 or 2 factors. Your dependencies are going to be very high in number. So humans are unable to analyze this data, guys. That's why we are going to take the help of the machines. So we give the feed the data to the machine, guys. Data was given to the machine. Machine studies the data and then it is going to give you the insights. Machine learns, machine understands this data, guys. Nowadays, machines are also has become very intelligent. So they are saying that you give the data, we are going to learn the data. For example, in our case, give me the data. Give me the data means give me the past customers data. Machines will study and machines will give the insights. Machines will analyze, machine will get the insights. Now, whenever a new customer data was given, then the machine itself will decide based on these insights, the machine will decide whether the loan approval, whether to give the loan, whether not to give the loan. It is going to be taken the decision by the machine itself. Machine will take the decision, guys. That's why people says that if you ask a bank person, can you tell me how you are going to decide the customer's loan approval? They says that we are having an AI machine. We are having an AI machine which is going to take a decision. So what is that AI machine? AI machine is going to be nothing but a system which is going to take the decision just like the humans. So AI is nothing but just we are going to make the machines to behave just like the humans only. But how the machine came to know that? The machine didn't have any natural intelligence like humans. So with the help of some artificial intelligence, they will study the data, past customers' data, and they get some kind of an insight from the data. And based on that, they will do some kind of a predictions. So the machine is going to predict whether this customer will be a defaulter or a non-defaulter. You know, prediction means what could happen in the future. This customer is going to be, could be a defaulter in the future. So don't give the loan. That is what the machine says. Then how the machine is saying that, how can the machine says that? So this customer will be becomes a defaulter, could become a defaulter by analyzing the past customers data. So The data was given to the machines. Machine studies the data, machine learns the data. That's why this task is going to be nothing but what we call it as a machine learning. That is one of the main important task of your artificial intelligence or data science. I'll tell you, there are so many terminologies are there, guys. AI, ML, NLP, DL, deep learning, ML. That's going to be machine learning. We have so many terminologies are there. Slowly you'll understand it. Slowly you'll understand it, guys, once you start with your course and all these things. But basic idea here is machine learning is one of the major important concept in our the data science or AI, whatever we call it as. First of all, machines has to learn, guys. Once the machine learns, then only they can take a decisions. So talk to a bank person saying, asking him, tell me how do you, let us say that, otherwise you ask a medical expert. So let us ask a medical expert. So how can you decide whether a patient was positive or a negative for a particular disease? So how which is going to be a patient was a negative or whether it is a positive. So for a particular disease. Now what the medical expert says is we have a last patient's data was there. We have a previous patient's data was there. Their clinical data will be there, or a clinical whatever the symptoms are going to be there, and there we know the what is going to be the diagnosis. That means positive, negative. So this is a clinical data, this is a diagnosis, or these are the symptoms, this is the diagnosis. This patient's data we given to a machine studied those particular data and came up with some kind of an insights. So it knows that if these symptoms are there, this is positive. If these symptoms are there, this is negative. Or if this is your whatever the, let us say something like some information about the CBC will complete blood picture, CBP we are going to say that. So complete blood picture, what we are going to say that. So once if we give all that the blood information, so the machines knows that. So in which cases it is positive, which cases it is negative. So whenever a customer, sorry, not new customer, it's a new patient came for a test. So the new patient's clinical data, if I give it to the machine is going to predict whether it is a positive, whether it is a negative. So what is the basically the medical expert says that we have an AI machine was there, an artificial machine, an artificial intelligence based machine was there. That machine will tell whether it is going to be the positive or negative. But what is the background behind it? What is the background behind that? The machine does not takes any decision automatically by itself. The machine has been given with that particular data. The meanwhile, previously the machine has already given some data with the past patient's data. And after that, for example, if I give the bank's customers data and ask the machine to diagnose whether it's positive, negative, it can't do that. So we already given the past patient's data with some clinical data, symptoms, and the diagnosis. So machine studies these kind of a clinical values, or this kind of a symptoms lead to positive, or this kind of a symptom, this kind of a clinical data leads to negative. So once the machine learns from that particular data, based on that, whenever a new patient comes, the machine says that, yes, I already studied the past customers, past patients data. I know how to decide whether it is positive, how to decide whether it's a negative. So once if you feed a new patient's data, new patient came, and we have taken some test and some blood test we have been taken, and the results of the blood test has been given to that particular whatever the machine has observed the insights. Once if you give this particular data to that particular insights, immediately based on the matches with that particular insights, I can say whether it is positive or whether it is negative. So that is what basically the machine learning is one of the tasks, guys. As I said that there are going to be different types of tasks we are going to be uses there. So one of the tasks we are going to be using is going to be nothing but it's a machine learning is going to be a one of the technique what we are going to use as, guys. What is the advantage of machine learning? Machines are learning the data, guys. You need not to worry about the data. Whatever may be the size of the data, whatever may be the complexity of data, you need not to worry. Machines will take all those extra load and all these things, it will take it and solves the problem. That is what basically we call it as machine learning. Okay, for end user, it looks like, as I said that no, for medical expert, it looks like the machine is deciding positive, negative. But behind that, what happened here is there is a machine learning expert who already has feed the data to the machine. Machine has got that particular kinds of an insights, and based on that particular insight only, the device is working. Based on that only, the device is going to be gets working, guys. So that is the basic idea of how we can work with the machine learning concept, which is one of the technique which we are going to be using in the data science concept, guys. So don't worry, because you may not be that much get the idea about that, but just to show you, because most of the people are having a doubt. Really machines can learn. Yes, really machines can learn. Okay, fine, we'll accept it. But how much level of coding you have to write? Shall I write any complex coding? Generally, we guys having an idea, guys. So people says that the high level like robotics and etc. We think that if you want to become sen, which is going to be, if you want to work with robotics and all these things, we have to write a lot of code, a lot of programmatical skills. All these are not required, guys. Why? Because nowadays the programming has become very easy and simplified, guys. So to become a robotic specialist or robotic engineer, you need not to be good at which is going to be programming. You need not to be even good at which is going to be logical thinking also, guys. Almost all nowadays, everything we are making the previously what we used to say, guys, machines cannot understand our human language, and machines cannot they cannot decide what to do by themselves. Machine is only just a machine, so which is going to act based on our instructions. But now the machines are also become very intelligent, so they're also behaving just like the humans. They are saying that we know what we have to do. Just you tell us what you require, what is your requirement. So for example, just to make you understand that, so previously what we used to say that if 10 plus 20 is the input, okay, and if you want to get the output as 30, so we have to write the logic for this. It is nothing but indirectly it is going to be some of the two numbers we have to write, some of the numbers we have to write, that is logic we have to write it. But nowadays what the machines are saying is, you tell me what is your input plus tell me what is your output required also. So 10 plus 20 is an input and I require the output as 30, you tell me, that's it. Now the machines will automatically identify how this 30 is coming from 10 and 20, and they says that it is going to be nothing but addition of the two numbers. So machines are learning, saying that you just tell me the input and tell me the output. Previously, it is not like that. To get the output from the required input, we have to write the logic. We have to write the logic for that. But nowadays, the machines are saying that you tell me your input, tell me your output. If this is the input, tell me what is your expected output. So I will learn it, I will understand it, and I'm going to decide what we have to do. Whether it is addition of the numbers, whether it is subtraction of the numbers, or whether it is going to be product of the numbers, the machines will decide it. Okay, so let me show you one small example practically for that. You guys no need to worry about that. Just I'm showing you the simple, a very small example I'll tell you. Even if you don't understand the programmatical part, don't worry about that. Okay, just I'll show you some small program only. So really is the machines are learning or not? That is what we are going to be working with that. So further, I require some libraries to be important, guys. So don't worry. What are the libraries? Later we'll discuss about all these things. Some libraries like pandas, some libraries like NumPy, and some other libraries like, which is going to be nothing but a sklearn. These are going to be some of the machine learning algorithms, guys. sklearn.tree, it is going to be import. I'm going to be importing a small library called as a decision tree algorithm. Don't worry. What is the decision tree and all these things? I'll tell you later. From sklearn.tree, it is going to be import. I'm importing something called as there is a library, there is a function or a class called as a decision tree, which is going to be classifier will be there. Just a minute. It is loading. It's taking some time to load. Just a minute. From sklearn. Sorry, I done a mistake, guys. It is from sklearn.tree import, which is going to be nothing but what we can see there. It's loading. The black color here, if we can see, there is a black color is coming. So while the black color is working, you can see the kernel is busy. It is processing of internally, the processing is taking place. So once it is done, it will changes to white color. Just give me a second. Yes, it is going to be something like a decision tree classifier, guys. So I'm not taking any complex data because complex data means you can't understand it. I'll show you the data. Just observe this. Nothing is there. It is going to be, don't worry about that. I'll show you the final result only. You need not to worry about that. Marks. Okay, I'm just taking some marks of the students. And let us say that it is going to be gender of the students, guys. The marks and the genders. Okay, so don't worry, just it is going to be marks are going to be nothing but what I'm going to do is I'm taking some marks here now 97, 85, 82, 75, and which is going to be 67 and something like 86, let us say 80, 90 and 92 and something like I'll do one thing, just make a small changes. 95 will make it, and here also it is going to be 96 will make it, and then randomly we'll give it 96 I'll give it, and here it is going to be 90, 92 and something like an 82. Okay, it's the data is very easy, guys. You can easily identify that, so don't think that it is going to be that much easy. It is going to be you may expect that, sir, it is very easy, we can do it very easily with the help of the without taking the help of the machine. So it's not like that, because I just want to know whether it is a small data or whether it is a complex data does not matter. It's a female and it is going to be the male, and then again it is a female and it is going to be again a female. Sorry, it's going to be a female. If I was not wrong, it is once again it is 97, 85, it is 95, 82, 95, it is 67, 96, 90, 92 and 82. Okay, I'll do one thing, small changes. I'll do that male, and which is going to be, I said, which is going to be female. Okay, so that's it. Let me go for the data frame. I'm showing you the data here now, just nothing is there. I just prepared the data frame. See there, 97 female, 85 male, 82 male, 95 female, 67 male, 96 is a female, 90 is a female, 87 is male, and 92 is going to be female. This is the data what I'm having. It's a very small data set, easily we can identify that. So data was very clear. For example, I want to know. So I want to know like how, that means is there any, basically there is no dependency between the marks and the gender. So we cannot say that always females has to get a more marks and males has to get a lesser marks. It depends on the data what I'm giving. So this is the data which my students has got. So let us try to get some analysis on the data. If you want, I can do the analysis, guys. What is the marks of the students? What is the marks of the females? What are the marks of the males? I can do the analysis. Instead of doing the analysis, I'm asking the machines to analyze the data. So don't worry, just I'm going to use some techniques I'm going to be using here now. See there, it is going to be, I'm creating a model called as a decision tree classifier. Don't worry, nothing I'm doing, model.fit. This is what the machine learning is going to be talking about. See, nowhere I'm writing a program. So don't think that, sir, all these are program only. No, these are all not program, guys. I just prepared my data and I'm just giving this data to the machine. So what is the data I'm giving here is df of which is going to be the marks and df of which is going to be nothing but I said gender. So what is my intention here is I want to find out, is there any relation between the gender and the marks? Is there any relation is there? I want to find out. So machine was trained here, guys. The machine was trained. So what the machine has learned, I want to see that particular, what the machine has understood the data. I given the data. See, I'm giving you the marks and giving you the gender. Can you find out, is there any relationship between the marks and the gender? Do you find any relationship? Yes. Execute and check it out. Don't worry. It is going to be plot the tree is equal to plot tree of, which is going to be your model. Don't worry about the coding. I didn't written any logic there, guys. Just I feed it the data of marks and gender, machine will learn. I'm just writing the code to see what the machine has learned. It is going to be nothing but what we can say is, sorry, it is plot underscore tree. It is going to be what is going to be the feature names. The feature names is equal to nothing but it is marks. It is going to be marks. And what is the class names? Class names are going to be nothing but we are having something called as an female. First alphabetically, first female will come and then male will come. Don't worry about that. Just it is going to be PLT. I'm going to be plotting that particular tree. See there what the machine has done and what is the output we are going to be getting. Have a look into this. Just a minute. Can you observe carefully? Simple, it has saying that if the marks is less than or equal to 88.5, there are males. If the marks are more than 88.5, there are going to be females. So see there, nowhere I've written the code. I just feed the data to the machine saying that I'm giving the gender, I'm giving the marks. Can you learn something from the data? The machine learns something from the data. It is saying that all the students who has been got the marks less than 88.5, I can say that there are going to be males. And all the marks which are more than 88.5, they are going to be nothing but females. So it analyzed the data and given us data saying that all the females has got more than 88.5 and all the males has got less than or equal to 88.5. But advantage is it's not only just marks and the whatever the gender, even there can be multiple dependencies are there also. Machines can easily study the data, guys. This is one of the machine learning algorithm. Yes, if you observe carefully, machine is learning, guys. So I didn't written any code anywhere. Just this is the step which we have to implement them. So many people thinks that machine learning means we have to write some hundreds of lines of code. Only 2 lines of code only we are going to write in, guys. I'm implementing a decision tree classifier and I'm going to say model.fit, which is going to be what is your the data and whatever the target variable is there you want to find it off, I'm giving. So marks and gender. So machine studied the relationship and giving the data. Basically, there is no dependency. Generally, we should not be having a dependency. But in this particular data, what we observed here is all the females has got the marks more than 88.5 and all the females has got marks which is going to be less than or equal to 88.5. So who has given these insights, guys? The machine has given the insight. So we are able to study the data. But advantage is if we have more number of dimensions, it's not only the marks. There is some other factors are also there, like what is going to be the marks or some other factors are also there, guys. So how many hours there are studying, what is the previous subject marks are there or previous exam marks are there, depending on that also we can decide it. So later we'll discuss about that, but this is one of the very popular machine learning algorithm called as a decision tree algorithm, guys. So that is the way how we are going to train our machines. Based on that, the machine, now if anybody new student comes with a marks of 92, it will say that, okay, you got 92, no? So you must be a female. So if you got 82, then it says that you got a marks of 82. So you must be a male. Why? Because it already studied the data saying that all the females has got marks more than 88.5 and all the student who's got less than or equal to 88.5, they are the females, the data. So this is what we call it as one of the machine learning algorithm. To show it in a simplest way, I have shown you in an easy way, guys. But really, practically, when you see them, there will be so many factors will decide based on that. It's not just like only the marks. It can also do a lot of other things it can be doing. But right now, you can see something like Gini is there. What is that Gini? 0.494. You cannot understand. Total 5 females are there, 4 males are there. If you want, you can count it. Total 9 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 females are there and 4 males are there. It has separated them and it is saying that this is the whatever the information I found in your data here now. So that is the basic idea of how we can work with this kind of a machine learning concept. So in our class, what we are going to learn in our data science is, guys, these algorithms is the main important. Subject wise, you have to learn this. You have to learn these machine learning algorithms. So that is what basically we're learning our the total course curriculum. We are going to learn different types of machine learning algorithms, how to implement them, all these things we are going to learn from the basic concepts only we are going to learn. It's not just implementation, guys, how it will works, how to control it, what is this Gini, what is entropy calculation, all these things we'll discuss it practically. As of that, we are going to discuss about that. Okay, so that is just a small idea about what do you mean to say a machine learning, guys. Anyone, guys, any questions based on these discussions? Any questions if you have? It's a little bit technical discussions, but if you guys having any basic knowledge on that, If you have any doubts based on this also, I can just take up 1 or 2 questions and they can go ahead, guys. Anyone? Fine.
What is the batch timing?
I'll tell you. I'm talking about this particular technical, just a discussion. I'll explain it now.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so yeah, coming to our course curriculum, guys. What basically you can expect from our side? What we are offering here now. So the first offer we are going to be giving here is, guys, it is a live instructor-led trainings, guys. Why I'm specifically pointing out, sir, every training is a live instructor-led training, guys. 80% of the trainings will not be instructor-led trainings, guys. 80% of the ads, what you see, 80% of the trainings you come across or you search in the internet, 80% of them are not going to be the instructor-led training programs. 1 or 2 days, they will conduct a demo sessions. After that, they will give you the videos. And what is the explanation they says is, it is up to you. That means it is feasible. It is going to be based on your possible timing. For example, as I'm saying that, clearly I'm saying that. So what is our batch timing? It is going to be 12. Actually, batch timing is from 11 p.m. guys. For 2 days, we are going to conduct at 12 p.m. I'll explain that particular timing. Actual batch timing is 11 p.m. Sorry, guys, 11 a.m. Sorry. It is 11 a.m. guys. So somebody says that I was working professional, so 11 a.m. means it's not possible. Then what they says is okay, it is anyhow, it's a video training. We'll give you the videos to you at your feasible time, whenever it is possible, whenever you have a free time. So you can just spend 1 hour of time and you can complete the video. So, but that does not works practically, guys. Initially 1 week, okay, with a very punctually every day, 1 day, 1 hour, 1 hour, it will be there. For 1 week, it will be there, guys. After that, so you don't have that particular, the interest will goes off. So, but here it is purely, I say, instructor-led training. So if anybody says that, sir, 11 a.m. is not possible for me, I don't say that pay the fees, we'll give recording videos. Whenever you get a time, you go through them and then you can complete the course. I don't suggest like that. I says that, so you inform your possible timing, our backend team will inform you about the next batch. So the first thing we are providing is a live instructor-led training, guys. Video trainings are not possible. You can't complete your learning with your videos, guys. Videos trainings are basically, sir, then how we can learn from the videos there? Videos are not for learners. So videos are not for learners, guys. It is only for the people who are like us. That means, for example, let us say some new a new concept has came in data science. Nowadays you see that, right? Generative AI. So what is going to be generative AI? So what we will do is, for example, we buy some videos from anything like a Udemy or something like that. We buy them. We don't run the videos continuously for 1 hour or something like that. We don't run the videos. Whatever the topic I require, I'll take that particular concept and we can implement it. That means videos are basically for implementation, but not for learning. So once you complete your course, do you want to do a project? I'll say that go through the videos. There are so many online videos are there. You can do that. You can do that because you know the concept, you can implement the things. But learning the concept is not possible from the videos. Not 6 months. They says that lifetime access will be given, not lifetime. You give 2 lifetimes also, it is not possible to complete the training. So that's why we have a limited time period. We want to just limit the time period. We don't want to extend that. If you go for video trainings, not 2 years, 3 years, that will not be never completed. So it's a live instructor-led classes, guys. Every day it is going to be, we'll be having somewhere around 65 to 75 minutes of class will be there, guys. Purely instructor-led training. I will be the trainer. I will be running on that. Even you don't believe that, guys, some training academies, what they will do is, they says that it is an instructor-led trainings. And some people says that after 2 days, 3 days, we'll give the videos. You can learn at your pace. Whenever it's a self-paced program, you can learn. It's convenient to you. Whenever you find the time, you can just complete your course. Some people, it is going to be the goals a little bit beyond that. They says that it is instructor-led classes. And what they will do is, they don't allow you to unmute yourself. You can't unmute. So you can't speak. What they will ask you to do, they will only chat. They will only ask you to chat on. If you have any questions, please chat. Please type it in the chat window. So they will play a recording video. They will play a recording video. Okay, they will play a recorded video, and what they will do, they'll buy the recorded video some institute. So they'll play them. So there will be one person will be sitting there. He knows a little bit idea. He knows a little bit idea about the data science and all these things. So if anybody asks a question, immediately what they will do is they'll stop the video and the person will speak. So these are all things are happening, guys. Practically, I have seen them, and practically, I have just so many people has faced them. So they will play the video. One person will be sitting there. Whenever if anybody chats, so he will stop the video and he is going to speak about that because he is having a little bit idea about that. That is what basically, sorry, that is basically what these particular peoples will do. But our session is not like that. Same person, I will be sitting there, and even every day I'm going to camp. Generally, we don't on our camps basically because it is going to be disturbs the class, the video cam. But one or twice here and there, I'm going to on my cam and I'm going to just I will come into the live also. So it is a completely instructor-led training, and here they don't allow you to unmute yourself. But here it is not like that. We'll initially put put all of the candidates in the mute, but you can unmute and you can speak. So everybody knows what you are talking about. And here also what they will say is, guys, the chat window may not be visible to everyone. If you want, I can hide it. I can hide it. The chat window cannot be. So if somebody asks a question, nobody knows about that. So if I want, I can hide it. So I can simply sit silently and so nobody knows about those particular, but they will collect the fees in the first installment only. They'll collect it. After that, you can't do anything at all. But here it is not like that. You are allowed to unmute yourself, even in the demo classes as well as in the main classes also. You can unmute yourself, you can chat, and the chat is visible to everyone also. So everyone knows that, like what you are asking about. So it's not only myself, everybody knows, okay, so and so X person has asking this particular question, and Vamshi is discussing about that one. That is what it is an instructor-led training program only, it will be there. Yeah, just please don't mind, guys. Just please be online. I'll be back. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go ahead, guys. So it is going to be, which is going to be, we'll allow you to, which is going to be chat and which is going to be everyone can see the message. And apart from that, we are also going to conduct all the conceptual wise. You need not to worry because I have a 7 years of experience and I was trained from, I was a certified person from IIIT Hyderabad. You know that IIIT Hyderabad is one of the top. It's going to be the training institute for basically for computer science, information technology, specifically in data science. You know that you may know about that, and you may have seen a lot of trainings regarding conducted from IIIT Hyderabad, IIIT Bangalore. These are some of the top academies, IIITs are there as part of our India. So apart from that, conceptually, everything is going to be conceptual learning only, guys. So starting from the scratch, we are going to learn everything, concepts we are going to learn, and frequent assessments and assignments will be gets conducted, and all the whatever the skills that is required to move to data science career. So all those assignments, assessments, and we are going to give a case studies, and we are going to conduct some different types of projects. We are going to be gets conducting regularly based on the different domains we are going to be gets working, because our data science is divided into multiple module. Each module level we are going to do some kind of a projects, conceptual wise case studies, conceptual wise assignments will be given, some kind of an assessments will be taken from your side. All these things we are going to be conducting from my side. And what we are expecting from your side. Okay, and coming to the class timing, already I told you, know, it is 11 a.m. is your regular timing, guys. For tomorrow, that is Monday and Tuesday, you will be conducting Monday and Tuesday. We are having some demo sessions at 12 p.m. But regular classes is going to be at 11 a.m. You will be having the class timing. and total duration is going to be somewhere around 4 to 5 months it will take. You can take granted as 6 months you can take in, guys, because you know that data science is a completely full-fledged end-to-end. It's going to be training. It requires a lot of time. So 6 months is going to be almost all 4 to 5 months, guys. You can take it almost all. It is going to be approximately somewhere around 6 months, guys. And the total fees is going to be 16K. The same course curriculum which we are going to be conducting in XLR is going to be almost all. It is 84K is going to be the what is the course fees which XLR conducts, because that is a different some kind of an LMS system. There is going to be some different types of corporate look is going to be there. That's it. But conceptual wise, if you want, we can see in, guys. I'll show you the course curriculum also. You can compare that course curriculum also with our course curriculum. You can compare it. So you can just go to XLR. So it is going to be xlr.com. So this is the one, guys. So you can see the courses on the data science program. So this is going to be the data science program, guys. Data science certification course training, or a data science course, a data scientist course it is going to be. So these are your course curriculum, guys. You can see data analyst plus data science. So totally there are going to charges you 84,999 plus taxes also will be there. So plus taxes they will be going to X this one. So if you can see that same courses what I'm going to conduct it. Among them, all of them are not going to be instructor led. If you see the course curriculum also, it is going to be only instructor led classes are going to be up to here only. Module which is going to be here up to here, module 26, they will be instructor led. After that, it is going to be some assessments, placement, support projects will be there. These are value added courses. Value added courses means videos. Basics of R, even I also teaches. Basics of Python, I teaches. Basics of some MySQL, I'll teaches. Artificial intelligence, even most of the deep learning concepts are part of this particular training here now. These all topics I'm going to discuss as part of the deep learning concept by myself. So here if we can see that most of the program is machine learning. There is no deep learning concept is not available here now in course curriculum. In course curriculum, if you can see, no deep learning concept is there. Only up to some extent neural networks is there. Module 20, it's a neural networks. So up to, if you can see, introduction to concepts of CNN. Basics only they will teach you. After that, remaining they says that you have to learn everything from the which is going to be introduction to deep learning, neural networks overview, activation function, loss functions. Remaining they says that CNNs, RNNs, all these things you have to learn from the video training. These are value added what they says that, and they'll give you the videos for that, not for any live classes. These are all live classes only, but we are going to discuss all of them, which I'm going to discuss basically, which is going to be, see, this is the only topic what they will teach us you. In neural networks, based on the neural networks, you can see it is the foundation of artificial intelligence and deep learning. These are going to be the basic thing. Text minings, NLP, Navi based forecasting, all these we are going to be learning as part of our course curriculum. I'll also show my course curriculum. You can also get it. I'll show you the course curriculum once from my side. So what we are expecting from you guys. So what is we are expecting from your side is, so it's going to be every day, at least what, as I said that, which is going to be somewhere around some 60 to 75 minutes of dedicated time. So it must be dedicated time, 60 to 75 minutes of dedicated time we are expecting from you. Plus most of the people, what they will do is they are working or they will connect through a mobile. It's not recommended. So we prefer to have a good internet, regular to the class, a good internet connection, and with a login with a laptop, not from the mobiles. Most of the people, they will log in from mobiles. So they can't understand anything. They can't see anything what we are typing, because the data science is all about visuals and all these things. Visuals, how can you see them in a mobile? It's not possible that much. It will not be that much which is going to be effective. You can learn. If there is no alternative for that, okay, that will accept it. But a good internet connection and laptop is going to be there. Every day, at least 60 to 70 minutes of dedicated time, plus at least 1 hour, at least 60 to 90 minutes of which is going to be learning time is required. If you say that, sir, we are from working professionals, we can't afford this much time. So you can afford all these things on the weekends. So weekends, at least, for example, at least what we can do is, so we can say, for example, 6 days a week, almost all 360 minutes, we'll say that. So almost all we'll say that 360 minutes, if you say that, At least 2 hours, at least we can say, at least 2-3 hours we can see, Saturday and Sunday you can afford it, that is going to be sufficient with that. So if you are working professional, so you have to attend the class every day from 60 to 75 minutes of time, and in the weekend you have to spare somewhere around 60 to 90 minutes of time every day. So if it is not possible in every day, at least on the weekends you have to provide, at least you have to allocate this much time for your learning. Otherwise, simply if you attend the course and go away, you can't understand the particular, you cannot understand the concepts and you cannot crack the interviews. So that's it, guys. That is what we are expecting from your side. And let me show you my course curriculum also. So my course curriculum, just if you can compare, if you want, you can compare. I've shown you already XLR course curriculum I've shown you. If you want, you can compare my course curriculum with their particular course curriculum also. You can compare it. So these are my classes here, guys. These are my schedule. And almost all, because I was also one of the trainer for XLR, so I know so what topics they are going to teach us. All these concepts we can see, guys. So if you want, we can just, I have shown you the comparison. So these are the main concepts what we can see. Let us see the course curriculum once again. So these are all the topics what we can see them. So this is going to be our course curriculum, guys. If you want, you can see them. So it's going to be data science, all introduction to basic statistics, probability and hypothesis theories. Okay, if you open the concepts, you'll understand it, guys. So what exactly we are going to be gets working in the module 2. So these are all going to be some of the things what we are going to learn. Same thing I'm going to teach you in the NumPy library. In the NumPy pandas, I'm going to teach you all those particular applications. So these are my topics of that. So pandas. So if you can see, this is going to be the pandas libraries. What exactly in pandas we are going to do. So what are the descriptive statistics? What is Jupyter notebooks? So in core Python, we'll work with the Jupyter notebooks here now. See there? Jupyter notebooks, we are going to install Python installation, all basic commands, exploratory data analysis. So exploratory data analysis is going to be done by visualization. All the visualization topics will be there here now. You can see the visualizations. So what are scatter plots? Yes, what are scatter plots? Normalization, standardizations, linear regression. What is linear regression? It is part of your machine learning. In machine learning, we can see, guys, there is a topic called as an, which is going to be a linear regression concept is going to be available there. You can see the linear regression. Logistic regression is there. Yes, logistic regression is there. Okay, what is data mining and unsupervised clustering? Yes, there is going to be unsupervised learning, and there is going to be some kind of an clustering algorithm is there. You can see there, these are going to be some kind of an unsupervised learnings, what we are going to do. K-means, the same K-means, it will be there here now. So we are having the K-means clustering algorithm. We are going to be gets working with the K-means clustering algorithm only, what we are going to be applying them. See, these are all going to be some of the techniques. So what are association rules? Yes, absolutely, we are going to be working with association rules. Model validation methods, module 16, if you see, these are all going to be what we can see. These are the methods. Splitting the data into train set and test set. Methods of cross validations we can see. What are the different types of accuracy methods we are going to be having? All these are going to be ensemble techniques. Here we can see something called as an ensemble methods. Ensemble techniques are there. All these things, KNN. So where is the KNN is there? Here in the first initially only, I'll teach that particular KNN algorithms. So like this, guys, almost all topics are going to be as part of that particular one. But their course curriculum fees is 84,000. Our course curriculum fees is going to be 16K. So as I already told you, our course fees is going to be 16K is going to be the course fees, including all the videos also. Including videos. I forgot to explain you guys, every day-to-day recording videos also will get in, guys. Our class recording videos, we are not giving the videos of some other session and not asking to learn. Why we generally share the videos? Why? Because it's an online training. So people may not attend regularly to the class. Maybe 6 months continuous training means nobody can attend it. If any day, if you miss a class, so before coming to the next class, so a normal classroom training, what you can do, you can come to the classroom, you can ask one of your friend or one of your batchmate. So what topic yesterday Vamsi has discussed, you can take the notes. It's an online class. Nobody knows anyone here and nobody is have a contact with them. So that's why what you can do is you can go through the recording. Our class recording only will be given, not some other recording videos of previous batches. So if you, any day if you miss, and for your reference, these videos will be given for 1 year access for you. It is for 1 year access, guys, not for a lifetime. If you want to get a lifetime, you have to pay some extra money, but 1 year is sufficient as part of my knowledge. It is, we are going to get it at a free of cost. No need to pay any extra money for that. Some training academies, what they will do is they will charge additional for the video trainings. They will charge us, guys. Okay. So that's it, guys. These are going to be some of the things what we are just we are offering from our side, and what we are expecting from your side is going to be, these are things what we are expecting from your side. So I'll share you this particular file, guys, as well as I will also share you the link of XLR also. So you can just compare. So whenever you find a time, you can just compare their course curriculum with our course curriculum also. So I'll share it, which is full stack data science.xlsx file. This is the one which I'm sharing, guys. And I'm also sharing the link. I'm also going to share the link, guys, which is going to be just now, which I've shown you for XLR. I'll share you the link also. Download the file and just mark the link. It's a data science program, data science certification program, whatever you call it as, the same, almost all the same course curriculum, guys. No difference in the course curriculum. Almost all programs are the same only. No difference. So this is your course curriculum, guys. Here we can see the course curriculum. So I'll share this. I'll share the link. You can just compare with those particular training, guys. Right? Same topics will be there, guys. If you can find out more than that only, you can find in my topic, guys. These are going to be additional topics which they will give you at a value added courses as a video trainings, but not like a this one. Some topics they'll give you videos. Some topics they are going to instructor will be there. So, but all topics are going to, even basics of Hadoop and Spark I'll teach. Even Power BI is there in our course. In place of Tableau, we have a Power BI is there, guys. Okay. So these are going to be some of the concepts what we can see. So that's it about from my side for the today's class, guys. I don't want to take more time because it's your Sunday time. So Sunday is going to be almost all, it is your personal timings, but I just taken already half an hour, 1.5 hours I've taken. Now I can just take up any questions, 5 to 10 minutes. If you have any questions, I can just take up our questions and then we can end the session for today, guys. Right. Anyone, any questions from your side, guys?
So, sir.
Yes, yeah. Hi.
Is there any early morning batch like 7
It will
a.m.?
be there. It will be there. That's why I said that. No, it will be there. But my team will be keep on updating you. So maybe in another 15 days, maybe you can expect a 8 a.m. batch. You can expect it.
8
Not
a.m.
7 a.m. because 8 a.m. because 8 a.m. batch is about to complete it. So you can expect an 8 a.m. batch maybe.
And it will take around 1.5 hours.
8 a.m. batch will not be for 1 a.m. That's why I said that 60 to, why I said 60 to 75 minutes means it depends on your batch timing. So generally 8 a.m. means generally working professionals they have to end up the trainings by their work and everything. They have to join by 9 or 9:30. So that class will be from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. only. 60 minutes class will be there.
Yeah. Okay.
Morning 6:30 a.m. batch will be 6:30 a.m. batch we have it, but currently that also is about to complete. Within that may take another 1 month of time. But that will be 1.5 hour class will be there. It's not at least 75 minutes class will be there.
Okay, got it.
So that depends on the timing of the batch. Will say. That's why we said that 60 to 70 minutes, 75 minutes of time.
Fine, sir. Fine.
Yeah, fine. Any others, guys? Any questions? My backend team will update you. Maybe they will contact you if you inform them that I'm looking for a morning batch. So whenever a new batch will starts, they will update you regarding that.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Okay, fine. Yes. Any others, guys? Any questions? Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. So this is a free workshop just to get some awareness about what is data science and what is our course curriculum. So thanks for today. I hope I'll see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. My backend team will share you the link for tomorrow. If you're interested, you can join at 12 p.m. for tomorrow. 2 classes, guys. After that, we'll be having the regular batch at 11 a.m. itself. Okay. So 12 p.m. is the batch timing, the demo session for tomorrow and after tomorrow. Regular batch is at 11 a.m. guys. My backend team will send you the mails regarding that. So thanks for today. And I'll hope you see you tomorrow with a new link they will share you guys. If you're interested, you can join with the link, guys. Thanks all of you, guys.